Oh, you have to wear goggles. Safety third around here. So let me find the goggles. Gloves. Goggles. Who's going first? Okay. Alright, so gloves wise, there you are. Put those on. Jack, your gloves can be up here. So pick your poison here. So you've got an axe, like an axe hammer, right? Where you can kind of come into the plastic. When you hit it, it's going to fly, right? Unless you come right down on it top, it's still going to fly a little bit. Or you can go for the big hammer. It's your choice, right?
I'm going to go for the axe.
Okay, the axe. All right. It's
this one?
yeah. So this is a computer speaker, a Dell computer speaker, probably just made out of plastic. It's got a little bit of metal on top, so that'll be a fun one. And I'm going to go look for more stuff to smash.
Do I just like do it right now?
Go for it, brother. It sounded like you could do better than that. Alright, not bad. Alright. Let's change it up for you here. So this has got some metal in it. Metal is gonna fight back to you, so you're gonna really have to come down on it.
Let's just do it.
Alright, there you go. That sounded like a good one. Nail it. Keep going on it, but we got some alarms, we got a laptop.
It's an old one.
Yeah. If you need to like throw the plastic, it just goes in those bins underneath. What else you got here? You gotta be better than that, man. Let's see. Yep. I'd like to say that's what I do all day, but I used to do that all day. Now I do paperwork. It's very like meditative to break stuff. I've always really enjoyed it. All these chips that come off, like you can see, like they've got green boards, like little pieces like this. Well, no, it's got copper and it's got gold in it. Right? Now it's not like a crazy amount of gold, but like all these chips, they have gold fingers, right?
So
And if you
melting down.
well, we use acid to strip off the gold from this, and then we get it all together in little buttons, and then we melt it down and refine it.
Feel that, right? How heavy that is. It's all from computer chips.
And so every computer has 25 to 30 bucks in gold in it, right? And the older the computer, the more gold it is, right? This could be a couple $1,000s worth of gold.
Yeah.
And it's just
all gold.
yeah, it's just all in computers, right? We collect all the good stuff, and then we have a refiner. But like, this is one chip, right? That's 24 karat gold. It's very thin, but it all comes up, right? And so like, not only are we selling the gold, we're selling the copper, we're selling the aluminum, we're selling the steel, and if we just sell that as is. We don't even tear it, you know? So it's a great model, man.
What is that?
This is a heat sink. Oh, that's fun. This is a heat sink that basically, like on top of the computer brain called a CPU, it gets really hot, so you put the heat sink on top of it to absorb some of that heat. But you can then put a fan on top of this, and it cools down the aluminum.
They have like stuff like that in cars.
Yeah, exactly. And like, especially with car speakers, they just generate so much heat that you gotta cool it off. This chip right here, just full of gold, just full of gold. Okay, so they're very, very fine hairs, but like you can see them in the black. Or you can just
Oh yeah,
with
like
this.
the shiny.
Yeah, the shiny. They're just fine hairs of gold, and so you get rid of this stuff, and like once the plastic is removed with acid or whatever, it's just these fine hairs of gold, and then you melt that down with heat, and then bam, you've got gold button. And gold's worth $3,000 an ounce.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's record high
How many ounces
prices.
do you think you have?
I mean, mini ounces. All this stuff is mini ounces. These are the chips we mostly go for. They're called gold corner boys. There's so much gold in here. So like I made a ring out of it. That's just like trash, like the trash that turns into gold. So that's why I love it so much. I find this is fascinating. Yeah, ink cartridge. Yeah. Wow, look at that screen. Like how many?
Can you use this gold or is this copper?
So that's gold foil, and
It's not the same.
we don't go after that one because it's the same. It's just low quality. So we throw it in the box and someone else will get it, basically. You know. But all printers cartridges have gold foil on it. But it's real gold. It's just the microns, the atoms. It all adds up, though, man. Keep going on that one. See if we can just totally destroy it. Get in there with it.
What was this big mother?
Let's see what that is from a big old server. And you can see we took off a couple chips here. And took out the RAM because the RAM's got a lot of good gold in it. An old tape recorder or something. Break that up.
What about this stuff?
Yeah, so you can kind of see right here, it's got like a gold sheen on it, and that's gold print. Yeah, it's gold printed circuit board. So like basically, my team will go in there and like unscrew everything, get everything out, because we usually don't totally just sit there and break things. We usually just try to unscrew it. It makes a mess. I mean, it's fun to break stuff every once in a while, but you know, get in there, and they all get separated into like different bins and stuff like that. And the older the electronics, the better. Just that sewing thing off. Have y'all been to a rage room yet? Like, okay, it's very similar. Like,
I mean, we basically had one.
they lock you in a room and give you a bunch of bats and crowbars and just break whatever you want to. All right, we feel a little bit better now.
Yeah.
All right, goggles and gloves. You know, I really should just open a rage room up. Mm-hmm.